Hello and welcome back, everyone. Just to get this out there, our last session, this first bit is gonna be a little bit different because when we actually did this session in actual D&D roleplay combat scenario, our audio got corrupted. So I am gonna do the best to my ability to give a short summary as to what happened, so please don't crucify me if I do this badly.
It's in your pins.
Alright, so last we left off, our party made it to the cave entrance to the Emerald Dragon in order to return these the gem eggs to someone who could properly take care of them. And in doing so, you figured out that Nix Mix and Naquack returned the actual the Emerald Dragon to her as in lieu of a reward and payment. But as you guys were leaving to head back to Baldur's Gate, you encountered Gragalus.
Gragalus, and
Uh, Gragalus, Tanathil's old owner. Yeah. During this fight, Gragalus summoned 3 minions to join in who joined the fight in order to protect Gragalus, who apparently didn't need that much protecting because he managed to quickly knock out Kupari. Soon after, Gunga managed to stealth his way through Baldur's Gate successfully, whilst a gnome with magical boots fell from the sky.
oh,
And just
don't worry, we'll get to that.
Gunga finally made it to the cave entrance and attempted to ambush Gragalus. However, when he went into a rage, a surge of wild magic took over, ended him in smelling of strawberries for 6 hours. And in doing so, kind of gave himself away and missed on attacking. And soon after getting a boost from Steve's magic, Religas attempted Religas managed to get Kupari to safety where Lefane managed to heal her. Sam managed to go full power, teleporting directly above Gragalus. At the same time, Ari attempted to disguise themselves as Tanathil in order to distract Gragalus. However, that didn't really work out to the best of their plan, so instead they ran off to town to try and find help. As the fight continued, the Emerald Dragon decided to join in the fray and lend her aid. As the fight continued on, Steve also healed up Kupari, who was then once again later stabbed by a
Actually, no, like
cultist.
Steve was the one who was stabbed but survived.
Right.
Not
Steve
not Kupari,
was
the one who was stabbed,
Steve was the one stabbed.
but he survived.
After a bit, Gragalus managed to defeat Sam by impaling him with a magic imbued spear. But during the fall, the emerald dragon managed to reach out one of her wings and catch him and guide him down to safety near her feet. Uh, Lefane then ran over and started her healing abilities onto him. Uh, just as that was happening, um, Burry, uh, Burry arrived, blocking a blow from one of the cultists, just as he was about to land a blow onto Lefane.
For those who don't remember, Bird is the turtle chef.
After that incident, the Emerald Dragon was getting fed up with this nonsense, got into a position to where the party wasn't going to be affected by this, and uh, delivered a psychic blow uh, to the enemies, causing all three minions to basically um their minds went to mush and they died. Um and soon Gragalus was defeated by a shot from Tanathil and Gunga giving him a beat down. And now just gripping onto a last bit of health and strength that he has left, Gragalus is now on his knees looking up at his victors. And that is where we left off last time.
I feel like I should probably point out that Granny Gertrude was not there for any of that because I missed my alarm and missed all of it. So
Also, let's not forget we had a little segment where we talked about Tim Curry.
I don't. Did we?
Yeah, like remember Sam?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
we just like went on like a couple minute tangent about how good he is as an actor.
All right.
All right, so we're kicking off.
Yeah.
All right. So very first thing Sam's going to do is going to check him with the back of his dagger to knock him unconscious.
I should probably ask: is Granny like with the party and I just wasn't there, or is she not here at all?
Oh no, she was there. She was just in the back of the cave taking a nap.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did make it with them to the cave, and that was like the time before last session.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I remember. So I'm still here.
Yeah, you were just in the back taking a nap. Managed to sleep.
Climbing up and out. Tuckered Granny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
So, you want to so Sam, you want to try and knock out Gragalus?
Yes.
All right. As you go to, Tanathil just puts out his hand to stop you and just gives you a side eye and mutters under his breath, "Let me do it." And he starts to head towards he starts to walk towards Gragalus.
Sam just readies a magic missile in case he tries to escape. If he sees a portal of any kind, he lets it out. He's gonna let it out.
Right. While you're doing that, Tanathil just grabs Gragalus by the back of his he just grabs him by his hair and starts dragging him deeper into the cave.
Uh-oh.
So Samael is gonna follow and sigh deeply because this is how you let bad guys get away.
As you do so, Burry just puts a hand up to stop you.
He's just gonna push Burry's hand out of the way. Not today, Burry, and just keep walking.
No, but this time Barry steps in front of you. The kid, in all serious tone, he says, "The kid has business with that guy. You know that." Sorry, the kid has God, hang on, very voice. The kid has business with that man. You know that. Let him deal with it.
I'm not letting him go off alone and do something that he's going to regret, or let him escape. He just steps around Burry this time.
And Barry once again, and then Barry forcefully shoves you back.
But he just teleports around him. He's not having this conversation. Just keeps walking.
Before you,
You can't stop it.
Barry, but before something happens, Barry moves to hit you in the back of the head with a spear. Not to kill you, just to like trap you.
So, considering I already had a magic missile ready, you can't really go before me, and it's an automatic teleport, so he just poofs around you. He's gonna turn around. I don't know what's your issue and why you're going through such effort to try to fight me, but please don't start this. I don't have time for this.
Because Tanathil is not going to let him go, you idiot. He's going to kill him.
No shit. I was about to do that as well. What the hell are you talking about?
Tanathil deserves that kill after what that guy
No
did to him.
shit. However, I'm not leaving him in there alone because this is just asking for things to go wrong. Now, for the love of God, stop trying to pick a fight with me. I'm really getting tired of it. He turns around and just starts walking in farther.
Well, fine then, but Barry decides to go with you just in case. But Barry decides to go with you just in case something does happen.
All right. While that's going on, the Emerald Dragon just ushers the rest of you out. And Granny, you are at this point starting to wake up.
I guess she found like a rocking chair or something to nap in or something.
Yeah. You wake up to see Tanathil, like a very pissed Tanathil dragging a very heavily injured Gragalus deeper in the cave. He then looks at you and motions you to leave.
Give me a second. I am debating in my head.
Well, Mist's debate.
Because, like, how I roleplay Granny, she'd want him to not kill the guy. She'd want him to get proper justice on the in terms of the law. Go to jail, spend life, whatever. Whatever happens to him there, that's not business. But then, of course, me as the player, me as the character, I want Gragalus to go to jail. Me as a player, I do want Tanathil to kill him. And so there's the
How about you wake up and choose violence?
I think I'm gonna have to talk with as Gert.
MIL is just following to make sure that he doesn't escape this time.
He did have with Tanathil beforehand. So Granny's gonna get up. And Tanathil, hold on. Wrote. Tanathil, you know what we talked about. I understand. You want him dead. But it isn't right. He needs to face the law. And putting the law into your own hands is not going to help.
At this point, like Tanathil isn't saying anything. And he just looks at you with like all life is gone from behind his eyes. Like he's just an empty husk of just rage and murderous intent, and just says, "Please leave."
Close. And she is going to get
Tanathil, I know this will not feel better. Like, if you kill him, his blood will be on your
And I'm
hand.
perfectly okay with that. Knowing who he is, what he's done.
Does Samael catch up at this time?
Yeah.
I can back that. Honestly, I was going to kill him myself, to be honest, if he didn't interfere.
At this point, you just hear the ground as Gragalus is now laughing and spits up some blood.
Silence, ruffian!
I suggest we get along with this because I won't let him escape, and I don't want to steal your kill. But if you don't hurry up, he's going to try to find a way. Unless you want to spend the time to strip him of every item he has on him, including his clothing.
How about Religas does like a magic check on him?
Hold on, Katie's doing some DM stuff.
Gragalus then looks up at you, Granny. So you're the reason he's become so weak.
I'm going. 1 second. Need to check something.
Sorry, never mind.
I'm going to. Granny is going to slip her handkerchief in his mouth.
I said quiet. You don't get to think about this.
I don't think she's near him to do that, is she?
Oh no, yeah. She hugged Tanathil, and Tanathil has Gragalus by the hair.
Right. So yeah.
So yeah. And just as Granny does that, Gragalus Tanathil hits Gragalus in the back of the neck with his quarterstaff, just knocking him out at this point, just to like keep him there.
I just imagine you hear Samuel going, "Finally."
and like Barry chuckles. And like Barry chuckles next to you with that, like, "Alright, I'll give you that one."
Tanathil looks at Gertrude and says, "If you went through what I've been through, you would want the same."
I cannot claim to understand what you went at all. I've had a sheltered life. 90 years. I've never even left Venus before. But I do know that revenge does not. It'll only make it better in the short term. The best option is to have it turned in to the law. And whatever happens to him, should he be sentenced to death, should he be imprisoned for his crimes, then we know at least he faced real justice.
You're also forgetting that he's part of a large spread cult. More than likely, he'll escape.
Oh, I thought he was just a slaver. Okay, so he's actually part of the cult.
He's one of the head members of the cult, yeah.
I didn't know that.
I guess you weren't here when we discussed that.
No, that was probably like last session. Or maybe I was there and I just didn't pay attention. I don't know.
Right. Tanathil is looking down and then looks up at you and gives you a look of, "Okay, I'll follow you out."
No. Samael, seeing this, just goes, no. Kill the bastard because he's one of the head members of the cult. More than likely, he's going to be escape before his sentencing. We have no idea how deep the cult is in the city, and on top of that, they are very deeply embedded.
Your elders are speaking, please, and let me mention something that you, being a logic-minded person, I think you would appreciate. Can the elders speak now? For just a little bit.
Did he? Hello?
Yeah. Samael's just looking at her like, couldn't go on.
Okay, you're quiet for a bit. I don't know what happened.
Itchy. Sorry. Has it not crossed your mind that in the hands of the law, in a cell, his knowledge could be very useful?
Has it crossed your mind that he's more likely to escape than he is to break? He's not only is he not afraid to go to jail, he's definitely not going to worry about torture for the little bit of time that he's going to be there. We have no idea how deeply the cult is entrenched in the city, nor how big their influence is on the general area. So the best case scenario here is that we kill him. If you really need the information that bad, I'm pretty sure our dragon friend here can keep him imprisoned while we force the information out of him after stripping him of every item he carries. And then we can slit his throat and toss him over the cliffs.
During this conversation, Tanathil stops walking and looks back at Gragalus, and you guys hear him mutter something. And soon his fingernails grew to the point of claws, and his teeth sharpen. And he lunges towards Gragalus.
Oh, no. Is this like him doing this?
This is all Tanathil.
What is this? I don't know what kind of spell that is.
Primal Savagery.
Primal Savagery. And with that, we're gonna cut to Sputnik.
Just the no.
I can just imagine you hear Granny screaming from the inside, "That is not how we treat prisoners. Stop tearing out his lung. Do not eat his pancreas."
I can hear Granny and like she's trying to bap him with like a broom. Like no, bat, get off of him.
Do not eat his lung.
We don't eat people.
No, we don't play volleyball with his spleen.
No, you cannot jump rope with his. You cannot jump rope with his spine.
The entire reason Granny's taking the stance is that she's a pacifist. Like she's a realist pacifist, and she knows like sometimes violence has to take place, but killing someone should absolutely be the very last option someone should take. That's her her philosophies about stuff like this. And so she's very much a no killing is absolutely necessary.
Semiel is very much the best solution is usually to kill the bad guy type person.
Yeah, you're the way you go about it is usually kill first, don't ask questions.
Yeah.
But anyway,
very much so if there's any chance of them escaping, because once they escape, they're just back to doing their bad guy ways.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Right. Anyway, back to Sputnik.
Yeah, so I boot back on. I look around, I don't see anybody. Or what do I see around me?
And basically, you boot up, and when you stick your head out of the cart, you come face to face with 2 guards and a giant wall surrounding a city.
Oh, a new city?
Yeah.
Well, shoot.
A city you don't recognize.
He hasn't been on since the fucking Harvest Festival at the other place.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, you've been
sorry
out.
about that, guys.
No, it's dude. You've been out for like 4 sessions at least.
Sorry, yes. Saturdays are a little wonky for me, so sometimes I'm available, sometimes I'm not. I try to be as available as possible, but it gets wonky. So I apologize for it.
What are you and Charlemagne gonna do?
I am going to. I'm gonna get up and approach the guards and ask them if they've seen the owners of this cart anywhere, or where they went.
They start to ponder for a bit. It's like, you know what? We have seen them. We guided them to this to a fairly well established inn in the town. I can guide you there if you want. Then the innkeeper there can direct you to where they went to afterwards.
I'll just head there myself, I think.
Okay.
It's all good. Just tell me the direction and I'll head over.
They give you a small little map of Baldur's Gate
Oh, well, okay.
and map out a direction to the inn that they were at.
Give me. Alright, I'm gonna follow the the guide then. I'm trying to make my way to that tavern.
After following the map laid out for you, you arrive at
Excuse me.
you arrive at an inn slash tavern called A Pair of Black Antlers.
Alright. I open the door and enter.
Right? It's fairly empty considering which is kind of surprising considering the time of day that it is at this moment.
Must be a bad tavern. Serving bad food. Or meat. I don't know. I guess it's unfair of me to judge, but I'm gonna go up to the tender and ask if seeing a big old group of random of the group. Ask big old random group of jackasses.
He looks at you and asks, "Does one of them happen to have multicolored skin?"
Maybe. I'm sure there's at least 3 colors on everybody. Who's that, by the way?
Referencing Tanathil and the Jersey.
Okay, perfect then. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yes.
All right. He said, "Yes, I have. I believe that I've seen them just randomly run around the city, and then when I went outside to broom off the entryway, I saw them leaving towards the beach. I didn't see where they went after that.
It's the beat?
The beach.
Oh, the beach. Okay. So, which way is the beach? Which way may I find the beach? Answer.
Just keep heading towards south.
All right. Thank you for your time, and I hope your business gets better. Maybe if it can. All right.
And we're more of a nightlife kind of tavern.
Oh, fair enough. All right. I'll leave the tavern and start walking south. Kind of just walk south. Excuse me. Wow.
After a good while bit, you get to this really lovely beach, and make a perception check.
Okay. Okay. Oh wow. 5.
5. Okay.
Yeah. I got a
Um,
6, but I got a -1 to perception.
All right. So after a bit of looking around, any footprints that they may have left behind got washed away by the tide. But you do spot a cave in a cliff face about 5 miles.
Would that
west.
be? Wait, would that be perception or investigation? Yeah.
Perception, since you're not. Yeah, I think it would be.
Yeah, it would have been perception because you weren't actively looking for it.
You just,
Okay.
looked and saw the cave.
Oh, I saw a cave, I guess. So I guess I'll just do the cave.
Yeah, 5 miles east.
I guess I'll investigate later. 5 miles. Jeez. All right. I guess I'll walk there. Charlemagne, you come with me. Just walk there. I don't have any interesting ways of walking there. Oh my gosh! When I was in variant Asimar, I thought I could fly everywhere until I realized I actually couldn't. That was funny. Yeah. So I'll start walking over there along the beach. 5 miles.
I'm gonna say about halfway there, you hear a loud, piercing scream come from the cave.
Oh shit. All right. I'm gonna run.
All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna run towards the cave now.
As you
Go all
run-
Terminator 2. Yeah. Or, I don't know what sound that he doesn't make a sound, but you know.
Alright, you soon arrive at the cave after climbing, a bit to get there. At the entrance you see Kupari, Lefane, and Religas and Steve all just sitting out there in the front.
Yes.
Nursing their wounds and a bit horrified by what they just heard.
That did not sound good.
Agreed. Agreed. I shall investigate. I shall actually investigate this time instead of using my perception. It's funny too, because like my I mentioned my perception is a -1. My investigation is a +5, so it's quite a difference. So the difference between me and
They can analyze stuff better.
I have to kind of focus on things, and I'm fine.
Just as you are about to start your investigation, you see Tanathil walking out of the cave, and the rest of you see this as well. Tanathil walking out with blood dripping from both his mouth and his fingers.
I want to investigate Tanathil. I got to use the investigation a bit. I won't. Sorry. I'm not going to use it. Anyways, continue. Sorry.
Because dang it.
Yeah, Tanathil walks out, face and hands covered in blood, and he just plops down and leans against the cave wall.
Oh no. Do I have any healing stuff? I might.
It's probably not his.
Yeah, Sam, Granny, and Burry all witnessed what Tanathil did, and it wasn't pretty.
Samael claps.
No. Oh. I know. People skin people for things other than their hides.
Oh god, no. He's
Like-
just checking his pockets because he definitely has something magic on him.
Okay, I'm gonna skin him. I'm not gonna skin him. I'm not gonna skin him. I won't skid him yet.
Does Samael find anything on the brutalized corpse?
Roll investigation.
Ooh, investigation? Oh, I'll search him too.
I'll give the help action then.
Thank you.
That gives you advantage, and I'll
Ooh.
give you guidance. I'll give you guidance too. So that's 1d4 plus advantage.
Oh, so wait, what?
So
But what?
basically, the help action means I'm helping you look, so you get advantage on a roll, and then guidance gives you 1d4 plus to your roll.
Okay, so I roll twice. I pick the higher one, then I grab my d4 and add that to the roll.
Yep.
Ah, well, yeah, that's good enough. All right, so 25 total.
25.
I got a 19. Actually, I got a dirty 20 at first, and then I got a 19, and then I got a 1 on the d4, and so that's 25 plus 5 investigation.
Alright. One of the things you find is a pen made out of carved emerald.
Ooh,
Uh,
oh boy, now I can do my taxes like a rich person. Uh,
uh,
oh, who helped me again?
That was me.
Oh, okay, I'll give you the pen. You can all answer the pen if you want.
We should probably just continue the looting until we got everything, and then we'll just like divvy out whatever we find.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Like a satchel full of I want to say 100 platinum pieces.
You said
All right.
platinum, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's about 1,000 gold.
Okay,
Um,
that I actually none of my spells require gold yet, so yeah.
I mean, that will still allow us to deck out, like, even if we div it up among the party, it's still enough to allow us to, like, upgrade some of our gear.
Fair enough, yeah. I think I'm gonna multi-class it to wizard too. It might come in handy. We'll see how it works. We will put that into the community chess Monopoly. Yeah, baby. Monopoly, baby.
While
a amulet with the symbol of Tiamat on it.
Ah, cool. Got a
Granny-
bobblehead. Nice. Tiamat bobblehead.
It said amulet.
Ah, okay, I knew it. Yeah.
Just imagining Tanathil finishes murdering this guy, and then after he walks away, me and you just look at each other. Is it too soon to loot him? Nah, we good. And
Yeah,
Granny is just looking on horrified.
alright.
Wait, what did Granny want to do?
Granny is going to go sit down.
Like, at this point, he's just sitting there, like he's not even trying to wipe the blood off.
She's going to she takes off her hood for a cloak. She turns back into her current self.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. We have our disguises. Yeah, I'm gonna take my disguise off. Actually, I'm done with it.
Yeah, we're not in city limits. Do you know
You guys had to disguise yourself?
Yeah, they don't like
They don't allow any kind of animals or
And I guess minotaurs count as that.
Animalistic beings.
Oh,
Mhm.
thank God I'm a robot, I guess.
I mean, why do
Well,
you think
to be
Baron-
fair, to be fair, most minotaurs worship Baphomet, so it's a good policy.
Uh,
Hmm.
You know why? I take my stance.
He doesn't say it.
She's gonna wrap the cloak around wipe. But she.
I wasn't always like this, you know? Many years ago, around. Yeah, that sounds about right. I was human once, you know? Living my life in Greenus, I was a glass blower with my a wandering ruffian of a wizard. He came through my town. Now that I look back on it, he did carry the symbol of Tiamat on him. I didn't know it at the time. Didn't know what that was. But he caused a lot of mischief. And I say mischief, a lot of people got hurt. Yes. I did my best. Being older, still old at that time, couldn't do much. He let me live, turned me into what I am now. Cursed. And while I am still mainly myself in the head, sometimes I lose control. I've killed people that I knew, and I didn't know about it. I woke up, suddenly they were dead at my hand. To live with that is not something I wish on anyone, especially not you.
Does he say anything?
No, he's just looking.
Hmm.
And after that conversation, he stands up, takes his cloak off, throws it back into he casts his vanity door spell, throws the cloak back in it, has the door vanish, and he heads down to the ocean.
Alright. Pardon me, sorry.
Oh,
So now what? Now what should we do, guys?
Well, is anyone gonna follow him? Or
After Samael is done looting a corpse, he will.
well then, Kupari will follow him.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll follow him
So
too.
you're-
After I'm done looting a corpse, also.
I think in time.
Friends salute together, stay together.
Yeah, the corpse
Yeah,
squad.
before you guys leave, the Emerald Dragon calls out to you. Wait!
Huh?
Before you leave, why don't you just sit here and rest for a bit? Get your strength back. And do whatever you need to do.
Very well then.
What class is Sam? I forget.
Sorcerer.
Sorcerer? Okay.
Alright, so we're taking a short rest now.
Alright.
Okay.
And so y'all do what you need to do during your short rests. Any hit dice rolls. Get
Right.
back any spells that you get back during your short rest, all that jazz.
Oh yeah, how
Like-
much health do I? Oh, I'm fine.
Oh, did we level up from that fight?
No.
Alright.
we only level up after the end of each chapter.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is a
okay.
milestone. This is a milestone.
Mm-hmm. All right. So short rest. So short rest. You don't heal up all the way. Instead, you only heal up some.
Yeah,
It's based on the hit dice you roll.
yeah.
Okay.
As a
1d8 plus something.
1d8 plus.
you
It
have
changes from
five-
class to class.
Yeah,
Okay.
as a Kupari, as a rogue, and at 5th level, you have 5d8 hit dice to roll, and you can either roll all of them or some of them.
Okay.
Those refresh after a long
Well,
rest.
Half refresh after a long rest.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'll just roll 2 then. Make that 3. 1.
It be. It be what it be.
Okay. Exactly 10. So I'm fully healed now.
Right.
Hmm. All right. That was worth it.
Jesus.
Dude, mute yourself. Mute your. If you're gonna do that, mute yourself.
I'm sorry.
I said, excuse me.
Granny just has acid reflux.
Guess so.
No, she does the Gregory Peck thing for Family Guy. Like oh, God.
All right.
God.
Oh, gazooks.
Once y'all are rest up,
So during that short rest, though, can Samael go check on Tanathil?
sure.
He's got to wash his hands off in the ocean, anyways.
You head down to the ocean. Tanathil, surprisingly, actually isn't just washing his hands and face. He is completely naked and out in the middle of the ocean, just standing there with the water up to his waist.
So Samael is just gonna walk out next to him. He's completely unabashed. Like this is not something that would really fluster him. He just looks over. You all right there?
No.
He actually has a small smile on his face and seems content and relaxed with his life now. It's like, I believe I am.
Good. I was worried you were gonna get all self-reflective over murdering of an evil bastard.
Oh, fuck no. In fact, I think my nightmares are going to go away because of this.
Good. That
Well,
tends to be my point of view.
The solution was murder.
The solution is always murder.
Oh my god.
But he just nods and claps him on his back. Good. Sometimes people get a little wrapped up about killing the bad guys, but at the end of the day, it's for the best for everybody, including your own soul. I'll leave you alone now that I know you're doing all right. Enjoy your ocean skinny dip. So he just turns around and just sloshes back through the water, letting him enjoy his ocean skinny dipping, apparently.
It's not that he enjoys the skinny dipping, it's just he didn't want his clothes to get ruined.
In Samael's mind, that is not the case. He's like, you know what? He's like, hey, everyone has their thing. This must be his.
He finishes it up, gets out of the water, dries off, gets dressed, and meets up with the rest of you.
So, is he doing okay?
No, I'm fine,
Hmm.
he said as he appears behind Sam.
Oh, glad to see you doing well.
So, are you guys ready to head back to town?
Yes, we are. Or at least Kupari is. How about the rest of y'all?
I guess we can head back to town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we here.
Yeah.
We were looking for who we were looking for specifically when we came to Baldur's Gate. No, we came to Baldur's Gate to find the dragon, right?
And then we
Yeah.
ran into him, and then we were looking for him, and now we've killed him, so mission success.
2 mission success at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Alright, sweet.
We did it.
All right.
Yeah.
As you guys head back, there is a as you guys walk along the shore heading back to town, there is a inn halfway there that didn't catch your eye at first, but now kind of does, with a sign that says the Lucky Griffin.
We should go. We should go to the inn for a proper long rest.
I mean, do you guys want to stop here, or do you want to go back to the inn we originally were at with my friends?
Let's check out what this place is. I think be a good idea.
Yeah, this tavern is definitely very different looking. From the outside, the tavern is pretty eccentric in design. It looks like 3 A-frame cabins stacked into a pyramid with a tall observatory tower in the back.
Ooh.
Several chimneys rise as a soft, warm light pours through the windows.
Are we going to there?
Hmm.
Is this just another inn we can stop at along the way to the other inn where all our stuff is?
Actually, I'm getting kind of. This sounds very familiar. I don't know why.
Before we all go in, we might want to split up the gold so that we can all do our own individual tasks.
All right.
Do you mind if I see that emerald pen? I'm going to try to figure out what the hell it is.
Yeah, sure.
So Samuel is going to take the pen and he's going to investigate it after we're done splitting up the gold. There's 7 of us, right?
Yeah.
All right. So let's see, 1,000 divided by 7. We each get 142 gold and 8 silver.
Wait, so what?
142 and 8.
Oh, wait,
100.
where's my? Where's the gold thing on D&D Beyond? Hang on.
It's in your inventory.
Oh, okay. Inventory.
And
Oh, yeah,
then
there
right
it is.
across, right across from weight carried.
And how much should I add?
142. And then 8 silver.
Okay. Got it.
All recorded.
Got it in. All right. Now I split it. I'm gonna check out this new inn because it seems. I don't know. Whoever wants to come with, I definitely want to check this out.
Kupari will join Sputnik.
I'm getting vibes from it.
I'll head into the tavern too.
Samael is going to nod and leave them to it as he goes to look for some type of magic shop to appraise the item.
All right.
I mean, he could roll Arcana himself, but it's not really his forte.
All right. As all of you walk in, inside the tavern is decorated.
You okay, Locke?
Yeah, sorry. something caught my eye. All right. Inside the tavern is decorated similar to a hunting lodge, with unique weapons and pictures of foreign lands ornamenting the walls, along with parchments written in strange languages. On your left, a large fireplace with blue and gray stone roars with life, surrounded by large red leather chairs. Bookshelves stand on either side of the fireplace, with books from many different lands, open for guests to peruse. To your right, a stage large enough for a 5-man band sits waiting for its next performer. Oil lamps on the wooden tables and 2 large Edison bulb chandeliers glow their warm light through the tavern. At the far end of the tavern, a long bar welcomes you in with many glowing bottles behind it. Two staircases rise on either side of the bar, leading up to the second-story balcony that wraps around the tavern with tables, bookshelves, and reading nooks throughout. The tavern is only staffed by Quincy, a half-elf, a little half-elf man standing at about 5'2" in a stocky build. But the only difference is his ears aren't as pointed as a normal half-elves would be. They're slightly smaller, but still there. Raven black hair that falls just past his shoulders and dark almond-shaped eyes. Quincy, who uses unseen servants and mage hands and animated objects to assist with cooking, cleaning, and such. The place smells faintly sweet of fresh-baked cookies and apple cider.
Kupari adores this place already.
And another thing,
I feel like we're listening to an audiobook.
One thing definitely catches all of your eyes. A small griffin hatchling.
Aww.
Who has a collar and a tag with his name, Coco.
Aww.
Is also very active inside the tavern. He is very friendly and quite mischievous. Coco is also trained to play several dice games and will frequently beg patrons for food.
Aww.
Aww. Like I said, Kupari already loves this place.
I just want to give a quick credit to Quincy. Quincy. I found him on TikTok, and he has posted his character for people to use on his Ko-fi page. We will be putting links to his Ko-fi page, his TikTok, and his Instagram in the video description. All right.
Granny is going to go and ask if they have any tea.
Quincy glides up to you and's like, "Well, hello, travelers. How can I help you?" Why, yes, we do. We have a wide variety. What would you like?
I'm not familiar enough with tea.
Honestly, we'll just take anything that's delicious.
Earl Grey for them, I guess.
Like Spotnuck's just like, do you have any motor oil?
Got any pipe juice?
Indeed, I do. Coming right up. And with that,
Any headlight fluid?
No, just pipe juice.
he scurries to the back and then later comes out with this very unique looking contraption that looks like it should belong to an artificer, but he's using it to make the tea.
All right.
And he pours these leaves into the top portion of it while there's a bottom vial filled with water. He lights a little oil lantern, kind of wick under it, and the water starts to boil and actually evaporate up into the top portion where the leaves are, and the water actually starts to turn blue because of the color of the leaves.
Ooh.
And when he takes the fire out, the water then seeps back down from the top portion into the bottom and starts pouring all these different cups of teas. And he each gives you a cup as well as a jar of sugar.
A whole
Some
ass jar.
yeah, a small jar of sugar, a small plate with a few different wedges of lemon, and a small little vial of honey for you to add to your tea as your heart's.
Kupari adds 1 spoonful of honey to her tea before mixing it up and just being fascinated by this inn.
Like, what is?
It's called butterfly tea.
What kind of tea?
These flowers are called they're called butterfly flower.
These flowers. Well, thanks. Very much.
He bows and leaves.
I suppose you
Yeah.
should dig in.
Yep.
Right. While y'all are just sitting around and enjoying your relaxing teas, Sam,
Yes.
I take it you're still looking for a some kind of magic man.
An arcanist, magic shop, anything.
Like Adventure Time, Magic Man.
As soon as you walk into the city limits, there is a magic shop about 3 doors down from the
Because it's not my time.
you find a magic shop.
He walks over and kind of just opens the door, tentatively looking inside. Hello, anybody inside?
As soon as you walk in, you hear an explosion from the back.
Oh, that is just a great sign.
Out stumbles this old man who has very few tufts of gray hair left, missing his middle finger on each hand.
He raises an eyebrow and looks at him. You wouldn't happen to be the arcanist, would you, or the wizard who runs this shop?
He lifts his glasses and his goggles and is squinting at you.
Indeed, I am. How can I?
Anyway, does anyone notice Lock glitching?
I can't tell if it's the glitching or the voice.
Like you're actually glitching a tiny bit. Leave and come back real quick.
Sorry.
Hmm? Luck?
No.
Oh.
You
Wait,
sound
say something again?
worse.
I sound worse.
No, you sound
anymore.
better now. You sound good now.
I still hear it faintly. Hey, let me leave real quick. Let me try.
Yeah, I know Religas is. I think his thing's going a little wonky too. Hey, Religas, I think your thing's also was pretty wonky. So, if it was on your end.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
That's better.
Yeah, you sound good.
You sound alright, man.
All right, so Samael is going to smile and laugh a little bit to himself. I was just wondering how much you would charge for a appraisal of an item.
5 copper.
5 copper? Here's a silver. I don't carry many coppers on me. He hands him a silver and then hands him the emerald pen.
He takes the emerald and puts his goggles back down and flicks several different side glasses in front of it to like zoom in and takes a quick look at it.
Aye. It may not look like much, but this pen actually gives the
holder the ability to cast illusionary script at will.
Locke, really, stop with the voice. You are so glitchy.
So he is going to laugh to himself rather strongly as he politely takes it back. Oh, I'm going to have just so much fun with this. Oh God. Oh, he just puts it away in his pocket, just nice and tidily. My next question: you wouldn't happen to have any boots of elven make, specifically the kind that dampen sound?
Sadly, I don't.
That's unfortunate. He looks around the shop just to see generally what he has, anything like, useful,
Nothing that sticks out to your mind.
All right, so he's going to just shrug, thank him for his work, and start heading back then.
He bows and just starts heading, goes back to the back of his shop. Are you gonna head back to the Lucky Griffin?
Yes, that's actually where he's heading.
You head back to the Lucky Griffin and head inside. You find your party sitting at a table, and as you walk up to them, I'm gonna need you to cast Perception.
What is my perception again? My perception is a plus +2. Alright. That's a 12.
Alright. I'm gonna say you hear someone tripping over something and cursing to them slightly, but you don't really pay too much attention to it.
I would say that he would look around slightly, but yeah, otherwise he would just kind of keep walking over to the party in Tanathil. Does Snow notice anything?
Tanathil looks around and is like, no, I didn't notice anything. Why?
No, does Snow notice anything?
Oh, Snow?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. By the way, they do have blindside up to 10 feet around both of them. But he'll sit down with Tanathil and he'll pull out the pen. So this beautiful item here allows me to use a spell called illusionary script. It pretty much allows me to forge any document I very well like.
Cool.
Hang on one second.
Fancy.
You want some help with that? Sure. Hey guys, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I guess we'll all just dig in and enjoy our food.
Well, you guys only got tea. You didn't ask for any specific.
I know, like I meant like I want to order now.
Oh.
Hey,
Right.
what's on the what do they got on the menu? Or is everything just swimming in gravy?
No. There is a tavern biscuits and dragon gravy item. There are apple dumplings.
Ooh.
Fisherman's toast. Cocoa buns. You name it, he can most likely make it.
What do you guys want?
I don't think Granny's gonna order food.
Not even a berry dump cake?
Dump cake? What's a dump cake?
A dump cake is one of those cakes where you dump all the ingredients in it together.
Yeah, I know what I've.
Give me a second.
Okay, so I've heard of that before, but like, Jesus,
Oh, Kupari.
Hey, you got your babies, you got your vanilla.
Oh my god.
Oh, Kupari will order a cocoa bun.
All right.
They got any like seafood?
Yes, they do.
Ooh, what do they got?
They have they have this thing that is fairly new to you, but it looks really good. It's called shrimp alfredo.
Ooh. Do they have Do they have
Yes.
any like do they have any D&D lobsters or octopus?
I think they might.
I think Annie will order.
I'll order a lobster.
Yeah, lobster, berry dump cake.
I'm
Lobster
good
with
now.
a side of biscuits if they got cheddar biscuits.
You can make you some cheddar biscuits.
Anyone ever have Red Lobster cheddar biscuits? So good.
So with
Yeah.
that, he
I'm not a fan of sea
Quin-
scorpions.
Quincy takes your order
I like
and
that. Sea scorpions.
just glides to the back.
Is he like a ghost and that can just float?
No, it's just how he walks.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Did you want to order anything to eat?
Granny
No.
would not order this.
No? All right. All right.
And I also like to order a small platter of fruits and cheeses to give to my rats and my bat and my dragon.
We always forget.
He does order some chicken for Snow. That's it.
All right.
Kupar, are you gonna get anything for your dragon?
While
Oh yeah. Oh,
he, Quincy, you see Quincy, and he's a multitasker. Like, he is doing multiple things at once. He's taking items, he's giving items, he's cooking, he's handing out mission requests. He's doing everything.
oh, Kupari will just order some good old meat for her dragon.
Okay. While this is all going on, someone walks into the tavern. And like,
It's James from accounting.
no, he's a gnome, a fairly small gnome, wearing fairly fancy looking boots.
Oh
Treading
no.
very carefully.
Oh, it's the guy again.
Oh fuck.
He's looking around, sees Religas, and just glares and storms over.
Carefully though, very carefully.
Fully stoned.
Like he wants to stop over, but he has to be like tiptoe.
Aggressively tiptoes over.
Like crab walking.
I've been wondering where you were.
Oh shit, not again. Skidoo, long time no see. How'd you get here?
Take a wild guess.
Let me guess, you fell from the sky?
Get up.
You fell from the sky.
Enough! He then pulls out a huge sack of gold and just drops it on a table in the middle of the room.
Wow.
And yells
I
out,
like to imagine it catches everyone's attention.
oh yeah, it does. And yells out, anyone who can beat his ass as well as his companions' asses gets to keep the gold.
Beat who?
Oh, this is a tension-filled atmosphere now.
Remind me why he like it.
No, he's part of my character's backstory.
Oh, okay.
Like, I like to imagine like everyone.
Very well.
I like to
Can-
imagine all the
can-
bar patrons just turn toward us slightly.
Can Sam use alter self?
Sure, if you want to.
All right, so he's going to alter self and to, pretty much to make him look much more massive and like almost 8 feet tall. He's going to grow scales, massive claws, and just lean over him. Do you really want this fight, you little shit? Because I'll tell you right now, you're barely even a snack.
You're feeling lucky, punk.
And just as all this is about to go down, Sam, your magic fails.
Oh no. Why? Oh, is there like an anti-magic ward?
Um,
You can try to find out, I think.
Yeah, roll to find out.
Feeling his magic fail, he's going to use the Astral Shard's passive ability to just teleport 30 feet toward the door.
Intimidation doesn't work. I'm out.
So
More like we're surrounded, and this is a bad place to get into a fight.
Maybe it's
and, as all this is going on, you guys are trying to distinct what happened. Quincy is just standing there holding a rolling pin,
Like,
looking at everyone.
stop.
like I don't think he wants to. Okay, he's like, hey, no one fighting in my place tonight.
Wait, hey, Religas.
Samael's just by the door.
Religas, sorry, this guy's from your backstory?
Yeah, this is the gnome. Yeah.
All right, I go up to Religas and I punch him.
Religas?
I want the gold. Wait, is that the right person? I want
What,
I want the money.
What, you're just selling me out? And like I just in response,
Wait, but you
I
have to
grab.
kick your own ass too. You have to kick your own ass too now.
Dude, no, we are not going in this direction.
I'll
No,
kick
we
your
are
ass, I'll
not.
kick your
No, no,
ass,
no.
I'll kick
We
my
are
own
not.
ass.
Locke, we're not going in this direction. We are not going in this direction. I refuse.
Heck yeah. All right, okay, I won't.
I am not doing this with you guys.
Samael just yells over from the door. I tried to avoid this, but I guess we're gonna have to go to killing, aren't we?
Actually, I'll beat
I
up the
don't.
gnome.
I would suggest we don't kill anyone because that'll just get us some more shit. Just try to knock him out.
I mean, he did start it. You just hear Samael yelling from the door. He did start it.
I'm not saying he does it, but I don't think we should kill anyone. Let's just knock them out. It is just a regular bar fight.
Wait, Sputnik, were you gonna punch Religas or Skidoo?
Yeah, he said he was going to try to
Regulus.
punch. Skidoo is the gnome.
Well, so here's the thing. I was gonna punch Religas, but I'm gonna
What'd I do to you?
You were worth gold.
Oh, fuck you. Like, this is the moment. This is the moment the party disbands and it's the end of the campaign.
Nah. I guess I'll punch Skidoo. Or no, I'll that might be overkill. Should I punch like physical attack, or you guys want me to use some magic?
Before you even do so, Quincy hits you in the back of the head with his rolling pin.
Oh, okay, good.
No.
Like he
Wait, I'm a robot.
He didn't swing at you. He straight up threw it.
Bonk.
Thank God I'm a robot.
Pinpoint accuracy.
Like I just take it Quincy just doesn't want us to fight in this bar.
Look, I tried to use my superpower bullshit to get us out of this, but that failed. So.
All right, so I'm gonna cast flamethrower.
And like,
nah.
I'm gonna bring out my mace and get it ready.
I won't. Okay, so, wait, how many patrons are in the bar?
It's full.
Oh.
That's kind of why I was like, let's try bullshit. That didn't work. Okay, run. Now kill everybody.
Can Kapari go try to find a room? Like, as in, can Kapari go and try to find a, like, I don't know what it's called, but whatever rooms are called in taverns.
Just a room, I guess.
Room. Yeah.
You mean like the guest rooms?
All right.
Yeah,
Hey, you're not leaving us behind in this.
I'm
Actually,
not getting into a bar fight.
this might be a good idea to actually. Hey, Religas, take a dive.
What?
Take a dive.
I doubt it'll work.
Well, regardless,
But-
I'm gonna kick you in the spleen.
Don't you? I'm gonna defend. I will fight you if you bring this up, Smutnug. We will fight.
Hey, I'll split the
You are
gold
now
with you.
encapsulated in a bubble.
Oh,
You
no.
cannot do anything now.
Oh no.
Me?
You are
Oh.
in a bubble. Cast by Quincy.
Oh no.
Has he cast it on everyone, or just
No.
who?
Just Sputnik.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Guess
doesn't want us.
Yeah.
I guess
really
you could tell
doesn't
that I
want
was
us-
about to use the flamethrower.
He doesn't want us
no
to fight.
fighting. And with
Samael
that,
Samael just slowly opens the door of the other tavern and steps out, slowly closing it.
Wait, no. What, Locke? What were you saying?
with that, once everything has calmed down, we are now going on our break.
I feel like nothing has come down because everyone is still looking at us with lust for money. But yeah,
Also, Kapari just dipped and found a guest room for everybody.
Right.
Oh, that could have.
well, you did say anyone who takes out me and my friends, so they will come after you.
Hmm.
Just saying.
Anyway,
Figure it out.
we're going on our break.
Alrighty.
All right. All right. Oh, thanks for joining, everyone. Oh wait, by the way, we forgot to mention last session was Sam's birthday.
It was his birthday last week.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm glad you brought it up.
Yeah,
Happy birthday.
happy birthday.
Yeah, happy. I know we're like a week late. This will be months later, but still, this will come out months later. But still, happy birthday, Sam.
Thank you.
How old are you
All right.
now?
Unfortunately, 27.
What'd you
Yeah,
get for
right.
your birthday? What'd you get for your birthday? I got older.
See you
I
all
got
later.
that bad. All right. See ya.
Bye.